Example problems in IXL. So I'm in 8th grade math and I am in the section P.13 for rotations graph the image. So I'm going to do a couple examples from each section. I'm going to jump levels so that you can see how the questions progress. So graph the image of f, -8, -6 after a rotation of 270 degrees clockwise around the origin. So remember, 8th grade math, our center of rotation is always going to be the origin. We're going clockwise, so that is going to be this way, the way the numbers on the clock go, and we're going 270 degrees. So if you would just remember that this is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. And normally those are labeled with Roman numerals, but just for the sake of time, I just put regular numbers. So F is at -8, -6 right now, which is in quadrant 3. And if we go 270 degrees, we know that we're moving 3 quadrants, because each quadrant that we move is a 90-degree rotation. So if we move 3 quadrants clockwise, then if we start in quadrant 3, we will end up in quadrant 4. So just keep that in mind, that we'll be ending up in quadrant 4. So if we have -8, -6, which is where F starts, then a 90-degree rotation would flip our X and Y values. 180 would flip them back, and then 270 would flip them again. So we know that our X value is going to be 6 and our Y value is going to be 8 for a 270 degrees clockwise rotation. However, it's going to be in quadrant 4, and we know that the X values in quadrant 4, so these X values here in quadrant 4 have to be positive numbers, and our Y values in quadrant 4, so these values here, to get a point into quadrant 4, the Y values have to be negative. So we know that that 8 has to be a -8 for it to be a Y value in quadrant 4. So I'm just going to make my dot, make my point on IXL at 6, -8, and that'll be my 270-degree rotation. So my suggestion for all of these is to write out your points. I know that we get comfortable and we think we have it all figured out, but write out your points and that will make a huge difference. I'm going to jump a level. So now we have an entire shape to rotate, and we're going 90 degrees clockwise. So our image right now is in quadrant 4. If we go clockwise, that means we are going this way, and 90 degrees would put us 1 quadrant to the clockwise, in the clockwise direction, and so that would be in quadrant 3. So we're going to end up in quadrant 3, and I'm going to list out my points. So J is located right now at 5, -3, K is at 8, -3, and L is at 10, 0. Okay, so 90 degrees, we know that my values are all going to, the X and Y values will all switch places. And then I want you to think about what has to be true for something to be in quadrant 3. So in quadrant 3, we know that all of the X values are negative to be in quadrant 3, and all of the Y values are negative to be in quadrant 3. So all we have to do is take our values and change them to negative numbers, and that is going to be our points. So J will be at -3, excuse me. I was looking at the where they started. -3, -5. K will be at -3, -8, and L prime will be at, and 0 can't be negative. Sorry, I shouldn't have put a negative in front of that 0. It will be at 0, -10. And that was our 90-degree rotation. Let's skip another level. All right, so now we have a 90-degree rotation clockwise around the origin. So still going clockwise, 90 degrees. Remember, our center of rotation is always around the origin. So that is going to take us this way. We're in quadrant 4 right now, just as we were in our last one. We're going to quadrant 3. Remember to write out your points. So K is at 5, -9. L is at 5, -4. M is at 8, 0. And N is at 8, -5. So if we're going 90 degrees, we know that our X and Y values switch places with every 90-degree rotation. And just like in the last one, we know that to move to quadrant 3, to go to quadrant 3, that all of our values have to be negative. 0 can't be negative. And then we just plot our points. So -9, -5. So again, the most important thing I think to really get rotation down is to make sure that you are writing out your points. It makes a huge difference. And then -5, -8. So there is your 90-degree rotation around the origin.